Everyone's favorite.
Finally, bone mail. Finally, Fiesta.
Killer of optimization, bone mail. Friend to all children, bone mail.
The optimal decision. Always bone mail. Previously, not Woods. Now, Woods. Has become acquainted with the trees.
You're in the forest of Boar?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wind slash. This is good.
I'm of Woodzerker.
This is the Berserker's natural environment. They're at home here. Target-rich environment of trees to attack with axes.
Find synergy at work here. When something is stopped, physical attacks cannot miss it. So, undercutting one of the Berserker's many weaknesses. I would still like to rob these trees. Kindly cooperate, trees.
Oh, these eagles are choosing me off.
Cooperate or be cut down. Or cooperate and then be cut down. Find peace in knowing that your decisions mean nothing. Weird, this monster list puts things in this forest after things that are in the next dungeon. I wonder what the sorting has to do with this. Maybe there's some sort of like internal numbering and those happen to be out of order in there. Monster ID codes or something.
More dragon fangs, can't get enough.
Away the forest. It is moderately lengthful and has a moderately lengthful encounter rate.
Probably doing more Romeo's ballad, just like to stop everyone first before attacking. Then, sing a requiem. I think that
Those
was
can
what
still
my
be
original
missed,
plan
because they
was.
have not been stopped. Oh, when something's stopped, it also doesn't get unconfused from being struck. Interesting. That's an interaction that I don't think would ever come up. If it's stopped, it's still not, I suppose if you're using a layer of confuse as like a buffer.
Okay, I guess it just failed that time.
But yes, many teams would rather run away from or otherwise just not get too bogged down in the encounters here. They aren't rough, but there's a lot of them. I'm going to take on the opportunity to continue to raise the numbers on the Berserkers. Sandworm Grind put us ahead of the curve for a while, but we're getting close to the point where this is a reasonable number again, so I should give them a chance to get large.
Must put those Berserkers ahead of the curve.
That tiny wizard.
At least until you're able to unlock songs. Unlock the power of music.
There's a fair amount of decent loot in here, though, so I was willing to indirect and walk away with several treasures of excellent size.
Mario 2 approach of saving your party members. Just pick them up and throw them behind you. That is the power of Dragon Pod. I guess I'll do a mug because most of my attacking is going to be done through here. Do a Mighty March just in case. Probably won't need it. Throw money at the problem.
That's all for this
comments
room,
at
and
the
wow, encounter rate. Let us escape from things. I'll take the opportunity to check the crime list for notable crimes in this area. In more detail. Tonic, potion, wizard head.
That's a boss fight.
Mostly garbage by the looks of it.
Obtained grass. More importantly, Lena has mastered the art of cowardice.
Marvelous.
So normally you would have to just walk all the way back. But since we have a time mage, just cast teleport. I'm out of here. Done with your crit. Track and veil, I'm done. Not doing this. We're going back to Werewolf Zone.
Yeah, looking like we're short on notable crimes. For the woods. Hold on, let me... Lemons.
Stopping again.
Yeah, we're good. Nothing rare, nothing particular.
This werewolf keeps shoving potions into my pockets. I don't have enough space. Just save, actually. I haven't saved in a while.
Small Zerker. Welcome. Finally, Tiny Berserker.
Ooh, do not throw money. Throwing money in random fights is a good way to go broke.
The tiny character takes longer to walk onto the screen for the fight than everyone else does because of their tiny legs.
They also have the incredible power to avoid attacks because they're tiny.
How could one strike such a tiny creature? Impossible.
Having trouble keeping your mages safe? Shrink them.
Their smallness will only concentrate their arcane power.
Meanwhile, back at the castle.
Yeah, just looking to harvest the place relatively thoroughly. Vague sense of completionism.
Infiltration mission.
The best step is at a pretty distinctive point, so there's not much worry about missing out on the proper loot.
Go save a dragon.
Why yes, I am still running Woodzerker. Oh yes, also previously we linked the fire there. Full set of those at only the cost of time. Time enough at last.
Ito. Oh, beans. Someday you'll learn the word.
And somewhere near here. Not in like a fiddly tile sense, but in a somewhere in this vicinity of this part of the dungeon is a thing that's of extreme value to white mage parties. Not in there, not up there. This way! That might be it.
Well, now you know what to do. Eat that poisonous grass.
There we go, the Morning Star. It's flail, but better. A competitive source of physical damage for some sort of, staff nerd. The frame rate's on fire!
Too much for the Game Boy to handle.
Retrieve the loot. And you can tell this is not deliberate slowdown, but we get the occasional burst back up to actual speed. This is a frame rate thing, there's a lot of layers of effect going on. A smidge too many. The Aegis Shield. Aegis. Shield, the good one. The Greek god one.
The shield, the best one.
33% evade against everything.
All guess? Nope, didn't count. Black hole? Nope.
There is no move in the game that the shield can't block. 1/3 of the time. There are other shields that have, elemental absorbs or higher base evade rates and so forth, better defense bonuses. But that unique trait of being able to block many powerful spells mean that it's a big deal.
The laws of the universe mean nothing 33% of the time. They do.
This is another of those just wait segments. Just wait. Yep, woods are on fire.
We finally have a dragon.
Sure wouldn't want to go up top now. There we go. Moogle leaves his place. If you waited until after that scene to grab that box, you would instead get a flame shield. This is for almost every possible team a worse idea. Unless you have some sort of strange, very specific strategy for an upcoming boss that demands you have fire absorb. For some reason. You also get some nice ash.
Please feel free to loot the castle. I will. Check this book. Swift Song. One of the most important songs in the game. Slowly raises your speed as you sing it.
I think this path over here is a way back out of the woods, in case you wanted to have regrets, step out of the area, or just save. I think the entire rest of the dungeon is still here if you traverse back through it. Some of it might not even be burnt. Mostly burnt though. The place has been thoroughly burnt.
Only there was some kind of library in another world that we could check. Do some bookkeeping.
The eldest tree, of whom we have one branch.
This castle contains float. I'm going to find it.
We're on the list.
We have found floats. I can avoid earthquake attacks. Anything that touches the ground will not touch me.
Mysterious essences and some sort of grand, sacred, fortified shrine. Better fight him just to be sure. Behold, these.
I think the shops in here are just clones of the other shops we found so far.
That's a failure, not a... that... There is crime potential here. Excellent crime potential.
A high potion, Phoenix Steel.
Not unique, but still quite valuable. I think the Berserkers have this under control. Yeah, we're fine.
Oh, I should buy a twist headband. Gauntlets, I'm not buying those. They're crap. Not worth it. Drops my ability, or agility by a bit, but strength and defense are up enough.
Glad he took that hit before the song started.
I think I went up here. That's where, yeah.
Thanks, crystals.
We now have the ability to make our mages and thieves and everyone even faster. Now, the need for haste. Super powerful item.
The Berserkers have this under control.
Alright. Time to see the sage. It would be time to see the sage, but this island's going down. Timing on that sound was perfect because I just went to speed up mode.
When your Berserkers have the situation under control.
Go rendezvous with the fleet. Where are they? They are south of Exteth's castle.
Try to farm over
Looking
and
around on the big
steal, let's
boats.
bro. Berserkers. Please do not cease to have this under control. Control has been interrupted. This will require drastic action. Control has been restored. Berserkers, kindly avoid losing control again.
Time for the battle on the big boat.
So the way this works is, each of these, when you're just getting started off, will just pelt you with physical attacks and isn't a particularly big deal. Until they get down in health. Once they're low on health, they get mad. When they get mad, they get dangerous. There's one of these that I would not mind becoming mad, because I still have plenty of fire rings on. However, whether or not that occurs is up to the Berserkers. There we go.
I think there's a save point here. No. We'll do a save state instead. So I absolutely have to do crime to a certain boss
Berserkers,
here.
please. Alright, I can work with this team. Do not engage the channeling song. Hey, can I just stop you guys? Possibly not. If I'd remembered to wear more fire rings, this could have been an even better situation. Yes, please do not block the medicine.
Time for the Grandpa battle. Here we go.
Oh no, it's Megan. Uh-oh. If it attacks as often as the top one, then this will work out.
Thankfully, these enemies are cake. You just attack them, stop them, all that good stuff that bards can do. Just speed everything up.
Unless the Berserker kills the healing crystal before we defeat the other crystal. Yeah, that's a net gain. Focus your anger, Berserker. Or drop, there's variants.
Who is this man on the ship? Can only
Okay,
be
new plan.
Greg. Alright, got the Genji gloves, first of many. Now, we're going to do a Mighty March. We're going to use slow on Gilgamesh because I believe that will work. It will not, never mind. Now that we have taken his gloves, we can go to regular attacks. What I can do is start doing some haste.
Let's go. This is one of the bosses that can generate a lot of intense festivity. It has weaknesses to exploit, but sometimes you gotta go a little out of your way to get at them.
So if you don't kill Enkidu, he will just continue to heal Gilgamesh. We don't want that to happen. We're just gonna kill him turn one. Do not get to attack Enkidu, sorry. And now begins the speed up. Just continue to move faster and faster and faster until Greg can no
The
longer
gambling
take it.
ensues.
Oh, you've interrupted my singer. How could you? Greg, you're terrible. Recommence the swift song. I must go fast. I don't think I need to reapply this, but I'm going to do it just in case. I confused Gilgamesh, I wonder. Did not seem to work.
Berserkers, please. Focus your attention. The fundamental risk here that's at play is I prefer to anchor the fire crystal because then I can get all that sweet pyrotechnic medicine. In order to damage the fire crystal,
you can
you
stop
can
your
risk
healer,
destroying it.
stop your singing from singing, and just bop them with the healing rod. Works just as well. Enough of your song, you're done.
The delicate game we play. Also, the closer I bring the crystal to anger, the more likely it is to just drop dead of other attacks. Ways you can deal with this without exploiting their the gaps in their immunities is if you just have a nice focusable damage source that you can use to rush them down one at a time. As long as you don't create a situation where you've angered multiple crystals, then they will destroy you, as seen during the first attempt.
We'll miss you, Greg. He'll be back soon, though, don't worry. We're not done with him by a long shot.
Or stronger sources of multi-target damage are also capable of just, you know, crushing them all at once. Tricky though, because they have a lot of elemental resists and absorbs.
Here. Didn't get in, never mind. Need to leave the ship, you can just get on the dragon now and fly away. Although there's not much for us to do right now.
Upper Crystal, please get mad. Only your true power. I could equip some sort of non-death side for the others who are trying to just whittle down the crystal. There we go! Anger. Friend. You who also know rage. Now that that's on the table, I'm also willing to rope shift the bards. Make sure they get the most out of the regular progress.
So these guys have a reflect ring as a rare steal, or rare drop, I should say. One of the earliest places you can get it. It's a good idea to get it if you want to do some shenanigans. It's not necessary, but it's fun to do.
Perfect. Victory.
Some goofy stuff.
The battle is now unlosable. Well played, Berserkers.
Yes, I can. Yeah, I'll probably be getting reflect rings as well. There's actually a lot of rings to get in this tower. So I have a thief, I can set up the crime ring.
Oh, if you have a thief, you can wait a while before the reflect rings. Get them to the castle.
I just like to have them as soon as possible.
But victory was defeat all along. The irony. The crystals were crystals, what?
Do some speed up nonsense here. One thing you can do if you really want reflect rings and you don't want to wait for the RNG to decide you get it. If you're willing to do save state abuse, you can just kind of save state before the end of a fight, and just let the battle run for a bit, and then end it. See if you get the ring, and if not, then just keep reloading it and waiting a longer arbitrary period
Yeah, just
until it happens.
jumble the
because
RNG.
The seed is based on time and not at the start of the battle, so you can get it any time.
Moogle says Deus Ex Machina. This world's crystals are in the demon woods because that's how you make high-quality demon prisons.
The part that sucks here is that the Reflect Knights have a lot of defense, so they will do... It'll take quite a while to kill if you don't have a whole lot of physical damage output. It's time for me to prepare the crime ring. I could just use Comet here, that would also work, since they cannot reflect that.
Exta, who also despises children.
So I'm gonna do a save state here. Oh wait, whoops. I forgot to set up my abilities, that's important. So you want to do steal on your... either steal or mug on the first character to act. And then, let's see what we can give Lena to make her faster. I think the dancing dagger will work. And then you give her the ability to flee. Make sure that it did not give you the Elven Mantle or the Power Armlet or the Elven Mantle, because you want that, you want speed. See how light I can go on the equip weight as well. That probably helps. Food hats. Alright. Hopefully these guys have any physical counterattacks, we'll just do that. And then flee. And then this is it. Now we just hold down A. Auto fire A. Nothing will ever preempt us. I think the red dragon may be able to move first.
Exta. Experience song.
And they can sometimes attack, so I gotta be a little more careful. Fortunately, the high potions will let us do this as long as we need to. So as I mentioned earlier, this is an excellent source of flame rings if you're willing to put in the patience. One dangerous thing is if this guy uses atomic ray, you're probably either dead or very close to it.
Until you've stolen your first flame ring.
Ah, speaking of flame rings, we have just gotten one. The bootstrap begins. So flame rings make you immune to fire. It actually makes it heal you instead of hurt you. This is incredibly powerful when paired with the bone mail. Ah, he's killed beans. Time to escape. Use a tent. I'm very rich in this tower if you have the patience and the time and the right party.
These are... Is this usable as an item?
If I can make Lena faster, this would be better. Be a lot more reliable. Flame ring number 2. Excellent. Did this put up my... No, it didn't. I wonder if the flame ring will let me keep... No, I do want the Thief's Gloves though, because that'll give me the rare steel.
Yeah, with his agility
Number
boosted
3.
air knives are hitting as hard as poison axes. Yeah, this is a fight you can't lose, but it doesn't... You do have to still win it. You can't just wait. It's not a cutscene. There is fighting to do. And it can be strange, irritating fighting if you brought a Gallop who's not good at inflicting harm. There we go. Mission accomplished.
Alright. So that's 4 flame rings. We'll go ahead and save. Just in time too, because the Neon is being super rude at us. Oh, I haven't been counting my escapes at all. Oops. Well, that was at least 4. Let's count high potions. That'll be my metric. I want to say I had around 10 before, so we'll add about... we'll say 33 onto the counter.
Okay, he does still have physicals in his mix. I was wondering if he would put himself in such a situation where I could initiate song and then not complete the fight. They accounted for this. Oh, wrong button.
Swimming in high potions. Or the flame ring. You guys also have ethers as rare steals. It's not really worth it going for that, but it's there. More high potions. More. I need more.
Always. The Ring of Dragoon Gallop and jump at the right times. You can throw off the scripting and make them start repeating lines.
This is the true power of crime. There are technically better places to get money than by doing this, but it's super easy to do and just automate. Hold down the speed up, come back, inventory full of flame rings and high potions. We're at 89 right now, and then I want to say we have 5 or 6 total flame rings. Where are my flame rings? Yeah, so there's 5 flame rings in the bag that are not being equipped at the moment. So we have 7 total. I still want more. I just want money. Addicted to crime. Can't stop.
Yeah, it was another one of those. They're all clustered in the one stretch of the game.
Oh, we've lost Golif. It means it's time to return to the tent.
Galif is dead, replaced with small Galif. He has slightly different attributes. This very rarely matters.
We return to Crime Box. Now in progress.
Now we leave these horrible woods and never return. This gap in the mountains was not here until after this event. Not sneak into the woods early. Submarines only.
Even if I don't get the flame ring here, it still helps because it powers up my chicken knife every time I escape.
It's the other end of Gill Cave. And the other end of Bridge. Really? Oh right, Krill also arrives in Freelancer, so one must intervene to place her in Fiesta state.
We have lost our escaper. Can I even escape here? Might be time to call it here. Because I don't think I can escape. I have a lot of luck here. Keep tanking those hits. Oh no, not the lightning. Maybe game over. Yep, that's a game over. Whoops. I messed up. Wait, no, not deaths. Ah. Gotta reset this counter.
Huh. Yeah, I never knew this was a thing you could do.
Apparently I cannot count that backwards. Okay. Return to save state. I don't know how many escapes back I am, so I'll just say 30 or so. Oh, my flame rings. Yeah, actually lost a bunch there. Whoops. Gotta be more liberal with these save states.
Now we return. SLX, man. Wait, I want to crime you guys. Which means I want to take away the, I want to take away the death sides.
Use some of these high potions again.
Too many things bounce here. Back to more regular weapons.
You should not be in the front at all, what am I thinking?
Still got away with one of them, though.
Now that I think about it, I should give Beans a secondary escape ability if we need to. Because that ended my run before. Bone Mail. Look at the gold armor for now.
So yes, off of those fellows, I do believe I successfully crimed, yes, one reflect ring. We'll want a full set before I leave this place. Haven't you? Which means, best case scenario, I only have to fight one more of that team. As it is a steal. Get out of here. As it is a crimeable item, and the only thing that can be crimed off of them. As long as I don't kill the wizards, I can eventually claim that there it is. There's a second.
Had a ninja, this party would be perfect for doing the crime loop. Alright, at this point there's no longer any point in counting escapes because I've hit the 255 mark. I think I got 2 rings there. Yeah, 7 rings plus the ones I have. I think I'm ready just about to start
preemptive
crossing.
crime. Let it begin. Three.
Let's see. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it for Fiesta for now. But I will still be playing something else.
One more crime. We'll then want to duck into the basement and save. Well, main floor, really, but practically basement compared to how tall this place is. Very well, Woodzerker. The crime will be another day. Some of these fights are surprisingly difficult to escape from. Very low run rates. Come on, one more ring. Nothing here but blind dogs. Come on. I know you got it. Who do you think you're protecting? One way or another, I will get my ring. It'll be from you, or it'll be from the next guy who walks into my path. There we go. Time goes right. Prime for every season. Now then, forward. Age of Cowardice begins, resumes, repeats. Dead end, must be some kind of cutscene. Took a while to happen, but we killed this wolf. Hooray! Flesh!